We'll start this practice in mountain pose, grounding through all four corners of your feet, knees generously bent. Standing up nice and straight, and inhale, arms up, palms together, and sweep it all the way back down. Inhale one more time, sweep it all the way up, kiss the palms together and bring them back down. Let's do that again. Inhale, hands all the way up, palms kiss together, and exhale, hands back down. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, release. Go ahead and cuff your elbows and just hang. Just relax. Let your head hang. Let your body drop. Let the weight of your torso just hang. And feel all the muscles in your back stretching. Go ahead and place the tips of your fingers on the mat and alternate bending your knees to stretch out your hamstrings. Place your hands flat on the mat, walk them forward to the corners, and step your feet back as well to go into our first downward dog. Go ahead and walk it out so that you can get a little bit more of a stretch in your hamstrings. And as you're in downward dog, just be sure that your heels are pushing back towards the back of your mat. Your core is activated. And go ahead and lift and shift yourself forward. Lower yourself down for chaturanga and up for cobra. Go ahead and bring it back to a downward dog. Lift and shift forward, down into a cobra, and back to a downward dog. Go ahead and walk your dog out a little bit more. Lift and shift forward, and lower yourself down flat on the mat. And up on all fours. Knees directly under your hips, wrist directly under your shoulders. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round it out. As you continue to do this on your own, just feel the muscles stretching. It should feel really good. Exhale. Exhale, round it out. Go ahead and shift your left hand to the middle of your mat. Take your right hand and glide it all the way up your forearm, up your chest, all the way up, reaching up to the sky. And go ahead and look up. If you like a little bit more of a twist, let's go ahead and bring that right hand all the way back down and bring it under the left arm. And go ahead and just rest on that right shoulder. To bring it a little deeper, lift your left arm and bring it down slowly and gently behind your lower back. Slowly release your left arm, left palm flat on the mat to push you up, releasing that right arm back up into the sky and right palm back onto the mat. Now we're going to shift the right palm to the middle of the mat. And we're going to take that left hand and glide it all the way up the forearm, all the way up the chest, all the way up, reaching towards the sky. And slowly bring that left arm all the way down under the right arm. And if you'd like to take it a little deeper, lift your right arm and gently place your wrist on your lower back. Just rest here. Breathe into this. Slowly lift your right arm. Bring it back, down. Right hand flat on the mat. Go ahead and push up to bring your left arm straight. Both palms flat on the mat. And as you shift forward for a nice roll, go ahead and on your inhale, drop your belly. On your exhale, round it out. And just see what you feel here. And send your hips back, palms forward for child's pose. And just rest. Breathe deeply into this position. See if you can let something go on each exhale. And just remember why you showed up today. Lift your head and back up on all fours. Go ahead and curl your toes under. Shift your hips back. Peel your tailbone up for another downward dog. And as I shift my feet back just a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and step my right foot up into a low lunge. If you need to bend your left knee, do that. Otherwise, go ahead and keep that left knee straight with a slight bend. Heel pushing back. Spine nice and straight. Right knee over top of right ankle. Go ahead and place your fingertips on the mat. Lift your hips. Straighten up your right leg. You're still on the toes of your left foot. And go ahead and on your exhale, just roll your body down so that you can deepen the stretch in your right hamstring. And breathe into this. Your weight should still be on your fingertips. And go ahead and shift that left leg up and dial your toes down, fingertips still in contact with your mat. Your left ankle should be in line with your left hip. And slowly but surely bend that right knee, stand up, and bring your left knee up towards your chest. Make sure you have yogi toes, toes flexed towards your nose. And slowly, with control, lean your body forward and shift your left leg back, knee straight, toes dialed down. Your neck is in line with your lower back. And slowly but surely bring that left knee back up towards your chest with control. And let's go ahead and lower it back. Bringing those fingertips down to the mat again. Left leg extended out behind you. Drop those left toes. Lift your left heel. Bend your right knee. And you're back into a lower lunge. Palms flat on the mat. Go ahead and shift your right foot back. On your toes, shift down into a chaturanga, down into a cobra, back into a downward dog. Inhale. Go ahead and shift your left foot forward. Bend your left knee over top of left ankle. Right knee is on the mat if you need. Otherwise, heel is pushed back. Sitting up nice and straight. Go ahead and bring that left hip back if it's shifted forward so that your hips are even with the mat. Continue to breathe into this. And as you lower your hands, place your fingertips on the mat. Straighten the left knee. Up on your toes on the right. Breathe into this. Go ahead and rest your body down on the top of your thigh, your left thigh, so that you can feel that stretch in your back and in your left hamstring. Continue to breathe into this. Go ahead and shift that right foot forward. Slowly but surely lifting. Bringing that right knee up towards your chest with control. Yogi toes. And go ahead and lean your body forward, slowly extending your right leg out behind you, toes dialed down, fingertips touching the mat to stabilize you. Left knee bent as generously as needed. Continue to breathe into this. And slowly, with control, bring that right knee back up towards your chest. And slowly, with control, bring that right leg back extended out behind you. Drop your toes, lift your heel. Left and right knees are straight. Go ahead back down into a lower lunge. Palms flat on the mat. And go ahead and shift that left foot back, lower down into a chaturanga and to a cobra. And back into a downward dog. Feels really good. Especially after doing that balance work we just did. Continue to breathe into this. And go ahead and shift your knees forward. Bring your knees onto the mat. However you feel comfortable getting there, let's go into a seated position. But just take your time. There's no need to rush. No need to jerk yourself around. We do that enough throughout the day anyway. So we don't bring that onto the yoga mat with us. And as you breathe, go ahead and drop your chin down to your chest and slowly begin to rotate to the right as slowly as you can, all the way around until you get to the other side. And you should feel how every muscle fiber stretches with every angle as you rotate your head. And go ahead and switch directions once you make it back to the middle. And just be aware of what you feel, each muscle that you feel as you rotate your head. Inhale, lift your chin. Go ahead and lift your arms out to the side of you. Bring your hands straight ahead of you, palms facing each other, fingertips going into your chest, and go ahead and roll and curl. And just feel that stretch in your upper back. And go ahead and release that the same way you came in. Bring your hands out in front of you. Release your palms out to the sides. Lift your fingertips to the top of your shoulders. Bring your elbows together and go ahead and just roll. You should feel that in your upper back and in your mid back. Nice stretch for that area. Go ahead and separate your elbows. Lift your fingertips from your shoulders. Bring your palms together. Hands at heart center. And bow your head in gratitude. We bring our hands to our third eye so that we can always be in tune. We bring our hands to our mouth so that we can always speak truth with love as the foundation. And we bring our hands to our heart so that we're always open to receive. Thank you so much for your practice, and thank you for my practice. The inner teacher, yogi, and student in me honors the inner teacher, student, and yogi in you. Thank you so much for this practice. I'm Ashley MarChelle. Make it a great day.